Hello, Shadowcat back with this month's Humble Spotlight. Welcome to Humble December. And I'll be honest with you, I was a little disappointed in this month's Humble Bundle. I was hoping for something more kinda Christmassy, holiday related. But alas, didn't happen. I mean, it's always a random shot. You never know what you're gonna get until the time comes. And I suppose before I get into this month's game, I have to point out that the month is already like half over, but I couldn't help it. So the Humble Bundle always comes out the first Tuesday of every month. And the 1st of December just happened to be on a Wednesday, which means that the Humble Bundle didn't even come out until the 7th. And then I had to figure out, what am I going to be doing? How am I going to put it together? How do I do the bumpers for the video? How am I even going to, make a story out of this? And also I have to figure out exactly how do I even play it. So I did go ahead and do most of the tutorial for this. I'll be honest with you, I did a lot of the tutorial in this game, but the tutorial is robust. Like, it goes on forever. So this has taken me a whole lot longer than it really should have. And I still haven't completed everything. And at this point, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of putting it off. I need to have my Humble December. So instead of, following all of that, we're just going to get into this. So, tutorial. Like I said, I did that. But it goes on forever. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip the tutorial. Screw the rules. We'll figure it out on our own. We're just going to go survival mode. I think. Easy? No. Normal. There we go. Well, let's play the game the way it's meant to be played. Next. Map settings. I don't know. Looks like a map. Map size, number of mountains, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Settlement name. Rustfield. No, I have a better idea. We'll call this December's Landing. Why not? Okay, so while it's loading up, let's talk about Endzone for a minute. I picked Endzone because it's the end of the year. I had to come up with some way to tie all this together, so there you go. We are in the Endzone. And there's our little RV.
This looks like a good place to settle. You know what we learned in the Endzone? Basic needs come first and foremost. We have to build up a water and food supply, and then...
Yes. So, pausing this for just a moment. It is paused, isn't it? Yes, it is paused. The whole concept is this. You know how you got games like Fallout that say, look, nuclear stuff happened. It's the nuclear apocalypse, and now everything is terrible. Everything is garbage. Yeah, that's kind of the same thing here. Except instead of being a first-person game, it's a colony builder, which is great, because I'm usually good at colony builders. Kinda. I try. Similar to Fallout, everything in this game is going to be very much kind of just hacked together, and we're going to have to try and make it work. This game is actually a little bit similar to another game that I played called Banished, which, at the time I played it, was kind of an abandonware game. I believe that they've gone back and, finished it. I haven't checked on it in years. However, if it has gotten better, I might go back and do a series on that one too, because it really did look promising. But enough about Banished, we're doing Endzone. So, over here, we have our statistics, which right now everything is 0, pretty much. There's our resources, production limits, don't need to worry about those for a long time now. Here's my people. I have 10 people. And right now, I'm going to make them all builders, because we're going to need builders. And then, all of my buildings. Some of these I know how to use. Some of them I do not. because the tutorial is long and boring. So let's get time started again, and we need to get water. And there just happens to be some water over here. So, we have a dock. They call it a jetty. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. But let's build ourselves a dock. We need a dock and a cistern that holds water. Yeah, it's a thing that holds water. And we'll put this... we'll put it right here. Yeah, just like that. Now, you can see the little radiation symbols. That means that they're going to have to go through and clean radiation before they can actually build anything. If I turn on this, it does show me the radiation, the fallout that's on the ground that has to be cleaned up first. And, yeah, it could be better. I mean, we kind of landed in a lot of radiation. And they're walking through it. It's okay, though. Fun fact, did you know that if you're worried about radiation in the air, like, you know, breathing it, Fallout follows the rule of halves. So if there was a nuclear attack, the fallout from it on the first day, you know, is going to be 100%. It's going to be, you're going to be breathing in a lot of radioactive fallout. Every day, though, there's half as much of it in the air. So that means that if you were in a nuclear scenario like that, and you had like a bunker, and you're like, how long do I have to stay underground? A day? A week? A month? A year? Actually, according to most people's projections, you'd only actually have to stay underground for about 2 weeks. Yeah, after that, I mean, there's not going to be as much fallout coming down from the air, and you can walk outside, enjoy the sunshine, everything else. Now, that doesn't mean that life goes back to normal, because in that event, you literally would have to go through and clean up the fallout. I think you have to remove, like, the first 6 inches of all topsoil. Before, and yeah, because the topsoil is just gone. You have to get rid of it. All of it! Hey, our jetty's done. Cool. Now we just need the cistern. But yeah, you have to get rid of all that topsoil. And after that, you can go back to life as normal. I mean, that's kind of the problem, though. You have to get rid of the first 6 inches of topsoil for the entire fallout area. And that's a lot of soil that you need to replace. Do we not have anything to build this? We need scrap. Yes. Okay, so, I mean, our main base is here. We can't exactly move this. Our water source is here. So what I think I'm going to do is, while we're building, I'm going to bridge this. We'll just build from one to the other. Okay, we're good on that. Here comes the cistern. Done! Alright, good. Now, professionals. Water carriers. There we go. We have a water carrier now. So, let's remember our rule of 3s for survival. 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 hours without shelter. I got those in the wrong order, but you get what I mean. Fortunately, we don't have to really worry about shelter in this game. No one is going to freeze to death, I think. I'm not positive? Is there a temperature up here? Average health, average radiation, average mood. I don't think I need to worry about temperature, so don't really need to worry about shelter as much. So, that means we need to worry about food. Fortunately, I have a whole tab for that. Cultivated fields. Now, where am I going to put it? I could put it over here like this. So how big can I make this? Biggest I can make is 16 by 16. Unfortunately, though, there's things in the way. So that's not as good. Maybe we should do something a little bit different. Alright, so instead of building the farm first, let's build this scrapyard. And we'll have the scrapyard clean all of this up. And we'll go ahead and we'll attach the scrapyard to the home base over here. Yeah, I think just like this. Same thing with these trees. We have a forester lodge, and I'll go ahead and we'll put the forester lodge over here. Lovely. Okay, people, let's get it done. See, I gotta think a little bit more long-term. And by the way, what is this? Buffaloes? Wait, those are just like big wild cows. I want to get some buffalo. We're gonna get some buffalo. You watch. We'll get some buffalo. We have another settler. People are having kids. I don't know where they're having kids, or maybe it's just the kids are growing up. It's fine, though. We'll just keep assigning people to water work. Yeah, because it's going to take a while for this to be filled up. Oh, good. This is built. And we missed the whole thing. But hey, we have a scrapyard now. Look at that. Okay. Now, one of the things that I can do is change the operation area. And I want the operation area to be like this. So go ahead and clean up all this scrap. Oh, I suppose I should probably put someone to work on that then. So there's scrap. Actually, let's do this. Everyone on scrap, everyone on forestry, and that leaves me one person left over for building. Let's get this done real quick, if we can. And there's our forester. It's not much of a place, but, you know, it's something. Now, not gonna lie, when I used to play Banished, I don't think I ever really had a successful, colony. Most of them never made it more than like 5 years. So it's entirely possible this may crash and burn. I'm taking a big gamble here on whether or not my food is going to last. Oh, but you know something I could do? We need food. We have water. I can make a fishing hut. Why not? Yeah, just like that. I think right there should be perfect. Build us a fishing hut. I mean, I'm sure someone likes fish. I actually don't like fish. I know, I'm weird like that. But, I mean, fish is what we're gonna have. It's what's for dinner. And if you're hungry, you'll eat it. I don't like fish, but if fish was all we had, I would eat fish. However, I did put everyone to work on scrap, which means that I don't have a whole lot of people left for building. And I think my one builder isn't even working on it. Oh, I have an extra person, though, now. I don't know where they keep coming from. I have to assume they're just children who keep, you know, growing up. Okay, someone's finally coming to take care of this. Yep, here they come. They're currently bringing wood. And I can see that over here. Wood and scrap. There we go. And it's done. We have a fishing hut. And we have an extra person now. Okay, I don't need the foresters as much. So we'll put more people on fishing. That way we have some food coming in while they clear out all this scrap. I wish they were clearing just a little bit more, or a little bit faster. Actually, I do have these tasks. Someone can come and clear this, I think. I think that's how that works. I could be wrong, though. We'll find out. Also, is anyone fishing? Doesn't appear that anyone's fishing. It's raining again. I did notice that. This game rains a lot. I mean, if it rained any more, I could accuse it of being monsoon season in this game. And it's kind of a big deal later on. Wait, what is this? Low food reserves. Yeah, I'm working on it. I set up a fishing hut. Homeless settlers. Yeah, low food. Oncoming drought. Well, we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, so we are full up on scrap. That's not as good? Okay, well, if there's an oncoming drought, farming isn't going to work for us anyway. So, let's try a hunting lodge then. If we build a hunting lodge, then we don't need to worry about the farms. And as far as tasks go, I think we can cancel this. There we go. Don't worry about that. We'll take care of it later. So what do we need for this? We need wood. We need scrap. We've got scrap. There we go. And here we go. One hunting lodge. Piece by piece. And there we go. All done. Now, we need hunters. So, there's a hunter. I will take some people off of Scrap Collector and also put them on hunting. And it interrupted me to save the game. It's okay, though. Alright, well, hopefully this will... Oh, wait, when they said that we're low on food, they were not kidding. We are out of food. Ooh, not good. Homeless settlers, hungry settlers. We have one hungry settler. Okay, well, people better get started on hunting then. Low food reserves, yes. Declining population. I hope people are not dying. Because that would be embarrassing in the first game to have people dying already. Okay, we are bringing in food. So the whole hungry people thing should be taken care of. Are those bunnies? They are. Those are bunnies. Male rabbits are called Jacks. Female rabbits are called Jills. But being they're bunnies, they don't go up hills. They go under them. Okay, so are we in the drought? Yes, we're in the drought now. That's unfortunate. But animals remain, fish remain, so we're still going to be fine. So, what are we going to do now? I have an idea. I'm going to turn this all into like an industrial area. When I do eventually build houses for my settlers, it'll be away from here. So what I need to do is I need to make a recycler. I probably need to make several recyclers, but we'll just make the one right now, so that we can recycle some of our scrap. And actually, you know what? Can I make more recyclers right now? Yeah, why not? I'll make the 3 recyclers now because there's 3 things that I think, if I remember right, 3 things that we can recycle. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay. Yeah, there's 3 things. Cloth, metal, and plastic. So, you will do cloth, you will do metal, you will do plastic. And then, I just need people to do it. I can't take anyone away from food production, so I'll take them away from scrap and put them on refining. And then, when we get done with that, we'll get back to, we'll get back to regular, production. Now, I'm going to need a housing district kind of thing. Thinking we go this way with it. Yeah, I like this idea. We'll start a housing district over here, and from there, it'll give us a way to expand our little neighborhood. So let's start off and we'll build 8 houses, and I'm going to do it in like city blocks. So, housing. First off, let's build a shelter. I want to build a shelter and then build around it. Yes, there's lots of scrap over here. We'll have to deal with that eventually, but we're not going to deal with it now. Alright, here comes people to come and start working on this. Now, for this we are going to need cloth. So hopefully my recyclers are working on it. Yes, they are. How are we doing on scrap? Our scrap is going down, which is good. That'll mean there's more scrap for us to remove later. I'm going to move this just a little bit because I want them, when they do, to focus on this. I need this area cleared out. How are we doing on this? Still clearing. Oh, you're taking your time clearing this. At least we're getting some resources back from the clearing. I mean, that's helpful. Because all the trees that they're clearing will be able to use in its own construction. Now, why don't I just leave the logs there? I don't know. I can't control everything they do. I can't really control anything they do. I just kind of tell them what to do and hope for the best. My God, you bunnies are loud. So noisy. How are we doing over here? Our cistern is almost full, so that's nice. And we have people that are fishing. Okay, we have a person that is fishing. What about you? Are you coming to fish too? I don't know. I can't really tell what they're doing. It's not like RimWorld where it says what they're in the process of doing. But yes, he is fishing. So that's good. Okay. So everything is cleared. Now we just need the resources. And it is going to be kind of resource intensive. I mean, we do need 10 cloth. Do we have 10 cloth? No, we have 2 cloth. We'll get it figured out. In the meantime, though, perhaps we should plan out the cabins. How much wood do we have? We have a fair amount of wood. And a cabin requires 8. Oh, we have plenty. Alright, so let's plan this out. So for cabins, since they're all the same size, let's do it like this. We'll do 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, turn. And 1, 2. There we go. 8 houses in a nice, neat little block. With a backyard that everyone can share. We haven't even got electricity yet, and we're already getting started on suburban living. Tell me I'm not awesome at games. They're working really hard on getting this cistern filled. Can you imagine if that was your job every day? Wait, it looked like it changed. Is it fog? Is it flooded? I'm not sure. Oh, we're in the middle of the drought right now. Right. That means that this is literally the only water out right now. Okay. Well, I mean, at least we have our fishing dock. The fish will be fine. Right now, I want to see if we can get our houses up. We have the resources. I don't want my people to be homeless anymore if I can avoid it. Okay, so he says, many of our settlers are getting older and older. A lot of them think the time has come again to provide for offspring so that our settlement doesn't go under due to overaging. We ask you to provide us dwellings in order to have children. Yes, I'm working on it. Cabins. Yeah, we're working on it. We're building cabins. I just need you to be patient. Oh, and we got one done. Thanks a lot, Chief. We really do need new generations. Yes, we do. Don't worry, though. We're not stopping here. We're going to be making lots more cabins. And the drought's over. Everything is greening up again. How are we doing on people? Yeah, I don't really have anyone else that can help out. How are we doing on cloth? We still only have 2. No, wait, that's how many it gives me. Production limit, we have 12. Okay, I see. Yes, we have 14 now. How are we doing on metal? 28? Plastics? 40. Look at that. I feel like I can take some people off of refining and put them onto building. I want these cabins built. Alright, looks like they've got most of it cleared. Well, no, there's still like 10 trees. But there's another cabin. And I mean, if you don't think it looks very nice, keep in mind they've been sleeping outside for the last... since we got here. As I say, any port in a storm. And yeah, for a while, this entire colony is going to look a lot like Skid Row. I can't help that. There's another one. Oh, and we got the shelter up. So the cabins are just individual dwellings. People can move in there, they can have children, they can do whatever. The shelter will just hold people. Right now it's holding 9 out of its 25-person capacity. People won't have children in here, but it at least puts a roof over their heads. I can close this thing. We don't need that. And as I continue to make houses, they will eventually move out of the shelter. Yep, just like that. And they'll move into cabins. This will also be my buffer. I can look at the shelter anytime and say, are there people living in the shelter? If there are, then I need to have more cabins. It's that simple. Now I'm waiting on people. We still have plenty of wood. And I mean, he's still chopping down wood around the base. Right now it is kind of a long walk for them to go and get, you know, water from the cistern. They should be getting water from the RV though, because right now this is nothing but storage. Yes, I know, we're low on people to work the refineries. Don't worry, I will fix that. Alright, all of our houses are done. How's the shelter looking? There's still 2 people in here. One of them is an old adult, so he's pretty much going to stay in there. It does mean, though, that we're going to need more houses. So perhaps we should build another block. Our settlers believe that their basic supply is safeguarded. They think the time has come to do something for culture and our quality of life too. After all, we want to live and not merely survive. So what do you want? You want metal tools, radiation suits, and decorations? I never got to that in the tutorial. Decorations? Oh, look at that! Okay, you know what? I agree. I agree. We should have a decoration. We need to have a flag. We'll put the flag right here. I think this is perfect. Put the flag there. What is that going to take anyway? A little bit of wood, a little bit of cloth. Sounds good. Scrap totems? It's saving when I'm trying to work on things. Scrap totem? Oh, look at that thing! That thing looks cool! It's like a dragon! I want to have a dragon. I wonder, can I put it in the middle here? I think I can. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Yes, build us a scrap totem in the middle of the backyard. This is going to be so good. Stand lamps. Okay. Okay. I can get behind these. We'll work on it. Now, as for the metal tools and radiation suits, that's going to be up in resources? A workshop will give us tools. The tailor shop will give us radiation suits. I can install a workshop right here. And the tailor shop can go down here. Just like that, I think. Yeah, our little industrial park down here is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this. We are going to need a lot more people, though. Fortunately, now that we have this this little block here, people will start having children. But I should probably extend it. Yeah, let's get this extended. We'll work on our next block. We'll try to get ahead of this. And I'm just going to mirror it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. So we'll let them build that, and we'll see what that does for our population. We do have one child. And this says that our population is increasing, so we must be doing something right. So we'll give them the chance to build a new block. And maybe we'll get this thing built. There it is! Oh, look at it! That thing is awesome! I can't wait to put another one over here. Everyone will have their own. Did we ever get the flag built? Yeah, we did. We got ourselves a flag. It's kind of facing the wrong direction, though. You know what? It's okay. It is okay. Oh, I didn't even see this. The workshop is built. So is the tailor shop. Now I just need people to work them. Okay, so I don't have anyone currently yet, but I can take people away from building, and I can put them on tailor and technician, which will work the workshop. I want you building metal tools here, and up here we need radiation suits. Radiation suits require cloth. Not sure what that middle icon is, and plastics. But you know what? I think we can do it. I think we can. So we'll let them go to work on that. Our builders, the builders that we have left, will work on this. We currently have no one in the shelter, which is good. That means everyone currently has a home. Our food is currently doing amazing. We went from being with no food to now having a huge stockpile. It's amazing. Our water is doing just fine. You know, for a first session, this has been pretty successful. I'm feeling good about this. But I am running long on time, so I'm going to have to cut it here. If you're enjoying this so far and you want to see where it goes from here, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon so you're here for every video. If you know somebody else who might also enjoy this, make sure you share this video with them. Oh, we need coal for this. We'll take care of coal next time. Yeah, share this video with anyone else that you might think would enjoy this. This is going to be a fun ride. It might be kind of a slow game, but I'm here. I'll make sure everyone has fun. Then, once you shared it, come back, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and I will see you back here next time for more Endzone. Till then, take care.